Good morning, happy Sunday. This will probably be a YouTube GoFundMe update or something. But I wanted to talk a little bit about John and some of the things that he liked to do. When John and I met, I was already playing in the garden a little bit, trying to grow stuff. And after we met and married and got our first place to live, it was a little house. I don't know how many square feet it was, but we were only paying like $600 for rent a month, and it was cool because we were just trying to get started. But John made up in his mind that he wanted us to start our garden. The backyard was 100% a slab. It was just like a patio situation. So and it had no light. So I was like, well, babe, where are you thinking about us growing it? And he said, right here in the front yard. And I'm like, okay, so cool. We started mapping out stuff, building out designs, and trying to figure out what it was going to look like for us. We ended up planting a lot of stuff like lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and the lighting wasn't too bad, so we were able to grow some stuff. But we had the biggest fight of our life with some chipmunks. The lettuce, we would come home from work and there would be another head of lettuce disappeared because they were literally pulling it from beneath the ground, and it was a crazy experience. But this morning I wanted to show the remnants of what John and I had constructed here at our house. It was a fun time, but I think over the last maybe year or two we kind of let our garden slip. So let me show you. So these are the remnants of our garden beds. We used to have 3 beds over here. We used to grow all sorts of things like squash, cantaloupe, corn, and even in this middle bed, which is where the water tends to sit when it's raining, we still have mint that has pretty much strangled out the grass or anything that could have grown here. We used to grow strawberries over here in this bed, and John built all of these beds just using leftover wood from the fence. But if you can see the condition of the fence, I'm gonna have to get that redone anyway. My neighbors did not connect our fences, so we have all of this overgrowth going on. So hopefully I'll be able to fix that soon. We used to grow a combination of strawberries and peppers over here, more peppers, and just little things. This little white cage was left over from our first house, and so now I'm just really trying to rebuild the yard, level it off as much as possible. And here's another thing that John was really proud of. These banana trees, and I really hate that he never got a chance to see them grow or produce. I'm hoping that one day they will produce. Hopefully, even if they're super tall, I'll be able to get some bananas off of it. But it started off as maybe one, and it just keeps replicating. So yeah, this is a work in progress. This year so far I just have some ginger, I had some collards, some potatoes. I don't want to show it because it's a struggle right now, but yeah, all in due time.